Hi.
So some people recently come to us and asked us about how to change the destiny. So in Buddhism, how to change the destiny.
Um, there's not really something about fate changing in Buddhism, whether in Mahayana or in Vajrayana, because we all emphasize, Buddhism emphasizes on karma. So we have this life because of karma. So what we have done in the past is meant to become something we are going to encounter in this life. So whether because of things we've done in past lives or earlier in this life, they will be calculated and translated into karma and become our everyday encountering. It's quite difficult to uh, there's not really something about destiny changing in Buddhism, but of course, because destiny is formed by karma, so if you uh, manage to pay off some sort of karma, then probably your fate would change a little bit. But it's very hypothetical because we cannot we cannot perform a scientific experiment to see what would happen tomorrow if I have recite 100 times mantra today or if I haven't. So it's very hard to tell whether your fate has really been changed.
But some people said, why I have to buy something from your shop then if they can't help me to change the destiny or they can't help me to get the bad luck away, then why I have to buy them?
Well, I can answer this from two perspectives. The first perspective is from fortune telling perspective. As you know, we do perform fortune telling service, and if you are if you can understand fortune telling enough, then you can see the rationale behind. We all have our subconsciousness, and subconsciousness is actually formed by karma. So what we have done in the past becomes our subconsciousness in this life, and the subconsciousness form our personality. Your personality form your um, choices, because I like something because I have a certain personality. Then your choices um, form your fate. So if we can change one of those, if you can change your personality, then your choice would change. Then your fate would change. And if you want to change our personality, then probably we need to go to our subconsciousness. And whether you can really change your subconsciousness, it really depends, because it's not something you can scientifically change, but you can actually change from a religious or ritual way. So from the fortune telling perspective, it's you may be able to change a little bit of your destiny, but it's still very difficult if you want to have a 180-degree change. It's just hard, but we are not saying that it is impossible, because the formula is there, the rationale is there. Whether or not you can do it, it all depends on you. And from the Buddhism perspective, we just used the example our Rinpoche always uses. He said, um, our karma is just like having a bank loan. So we all have done negative things in the past, whether really in the past of this life or in past life, we have done something bad, which became negative karma, and which is just like having a bank loan from a bank. So you have a loan and you have to pay back, and it also carries interest. So if you just do not repay anything, the loan is still there, and the interest would increase day by day, and eventually you will have an enormous debt. But if we start practicing this life, practicing means Buddhism practice, or even if you do not have any religious belief, by doing good things, by creating good karma, and dedicate these goods to your creditors, or sentient being, your families, your friends, and everyone in the world, then it is actually a repayment of interest of the bank loan. So if you do enough of these, then probably you would have repaid a part, or a significant part of your bank loan. Then you may have changed your destiny. We cannot know, because if, for example, if I do not practice at all, then maybe tomorrow I will be hit by a truck. But maybe because I have been practicing for 10 years, then I will still get hit tomorrow, but maybe I will just get hit by a little bicycle. Then we never know. But this is what you should have in mind about fate changing.
So just like some people, they came to us and they said they're having bad luck, and so they just want to buy something to help them to change immediately. So in Buddhism, there's nothing can help them.
There's nothing that can immediately heal your illness, and there's nothing in the world that you can change your fate, that can change your fate by a couple of days. That's just not possible. And if someone tells you about that, if you buy something from me, or if I perform a ritual for you, then your entire fate would be changed, that's definitely a fraudster. So why, if fate cannot be really changed, then why shall you practice, or why should you buy sacred items or Buddhist statues? As we just said, fate is very hard to change, but it can be changed. You can change your fate by practicing Buddhism, and also by changing your subconsciousness. And actually, if you want to change your subconsciousness, the way is to practice Buddhism, or any religious belief, because the more you practice, the more you're closer to your to your true self, because the Buddha or the God would show you the way, or show you who you truly are. Then you get less covered by the poisons of life. Then the more clear you can see, then the easier you are able to change your personality. Then eventually you will be able to change your life, but it takes time. So buying a sacred items, or buying a Buddhism statue, it doesn't change your fate, but it guides you to change your fate. So it's a tool for you to meditate, and for you to practice, for you to recite mantra, and they are all tools. They are just there to help you, but ultimately the only person that can help you is yourself, and the only way to help yourself is by practicing Buddhism yourself, not by us.
So anything you want to tell the people who came to us, and they're undergoing something bad? And
well, I think we have mentioned this previously a couple of times. Buddhism is all about karma, so we all have ups and downs, and if you are getting through some difficult times, then it means that your karma needs you to get through these difficult times at this stage. So you just need to keep faith, and believe that everything will be fine. Eventually, it just takes time, and the reason why you are suffering now is because you did something bad in the past, or in your past lives. And that's why it becomes a negative karma, and it's troubling you now. But you should never be so judgmental and think that negative karma is 100% bad. It's not, because it just gives you a lessons. You will always learn the lessons, particularly when you are suffering or when you're entering some difficult times. So right, so you can always come to us and see what we can really help, but just don't expect us to give you something and then tomorrow you'll become billionaire. That's just not possible. If that's possible, we have already become a billionaire.
Is it okay if they come to us but they buy nothing?
Of course, we have a lot of these people.
Okay,
Right.
Seth.
Okay,
Thank
so
you
thank
so
you.
much.